Tragedy! When feelings gone and little Teddy can't go on, it's tragedy! When a warning cries and little Teddy doesn't know why, it's hard to bear. With no one to love little Teddy, little Teddy's going nowhere. Tragedy! When little Teddy loses control and little Teddy's got no soul, it's tragedy. When the warning cries and little Teddy doesn't know why, it's hard to bear with no one beside little Teddy. Little Teddy's going nowhere. Breakfast in September. Lonely in November. And so on. Little Teddy. She thinks it's a tragedy that she's not near me. That's moist. That's how I'm interpreting this. Well, look! Little Teddy loves me so much! She loves me so much! I want Little Teddy poems and food blogs! Read it, you're trying to reach your stash, read it! Little Teddy says to everybody who wants to marry her, thanks. Another one to the pile, another one bites the dust. Michael Jackson sounds like from Forrest Gump, that's who I hope. $1 US, 112-ish thousand units of currency in Iran. Little Teddy's dowry is likely very expensive. Steffi Graf said to the fan who wanted to marry her, how much money do you have? I love me some Steffi Graf, I love me some 10 second bracelets, sackle toes, feet, kafefe, CLB, FEFE, Felicia, Felicitation, drool, cringy, CRNGUI. Don't! Eat my shorts! These are vocal training exercises at VOCL so I can announce your words and pronounce it correctly. Actrix! My grandfather as long as I came by Deborah. The humanitarian cultural exchange and military service from these countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's language, religions, culture, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I face for Little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for Little Teddy and a single friend or single family member of Little Teddy to propose to marry me right away on Instagram. That is just the one thing that this world has to little love. If USA gives you enough technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much! Iranians will love Trump so much! Iranians will build a golf course for Trump instead of Iran and a Disney World franchise instead of Iran for Trump too. Cynicism poisons the heart, never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dwell in the invisible. Hashtag Rumi, RUMI. 260 days per year we have sunlight in Iran. That's a lot of room and energy we can be exported to the Middle East. Ladies, I have a Michael Jackson song having on the food menu. Hee. Michael Jackson song is the same as nobody really cares about the Middle East. We Middle Easters care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. In the democracy, I try to have them. Let's unite. My peace out. Hearts of light, love, and away while with their Moscow synagogue they go off, and read in the book of love, and thanks to hopes and refuse of hell. He beneath the bow, flask of donkey on the book of verse, new one, kind of progeny, all the sisters, and each one, you panic out a while, carry the wilderness to paradise now. I have a 10 second voice that sounds like how you food menu. Oh, it's like they're making a baby and they're giving birth to a baby all at the same time. Marathon session, 2 hour long. Yes. These are vocal training exercises, VOCAL, so I can enunciate words and pronounce it correctly. Far more else to say every time, especially when nephew and nieces. Culture opens doors. Politics closes doors. See? Fook you, fook me. Twins, Basil, twins! Ninja twins, never know your son gave me off hours. Now it's time for the Persian word of the day. To clarify what a Trinity Persian word is pop. Farhang pop culture. Farhang ameh pasand or Farhang pop, more formal and native equivalent, popular common to the people culture. Ameh pasand, wusa, rub your earlobes, bad boys, what you gonna do, you're gonna rub your earlobes and say wusa. Ameh pasand, meh, whatever, pass the ball, you popular culture icon, you pasand, and so what? You're just pop culture. Nay, it is too mainstream culture. Does not amuse me. Jazz is king. It's all about notes not being played. Snaps. Should it's a new revelation? No, I don't know. Foundation false. Speech about it's the same with all the Buddha. And what is more? This is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, President Langley Foundation, PLF, EFL, positive, you got to support chemical jubars against the emotion of good. I was book like a finger vision food ass. Now I'm going to do culture news today, food, dance, and media news to clarify Trinity. Concessions or distractions? Iran's pop culture challenges theocratic rule. Pop concerts and late summer parties are spreading across Iran as music and dance and fashion become battlegrounds, testing the limits of state control. Videos on social media show unveiled women dancing and singing freely at these events, some of them open to the public. In Tehran's Grand Bazaar, models recently walked a red carpet fashion show with no hijab in sight. Just a few years ago, such scenes brought swift arrests, most of them to meet no retaliation, and the fashion show earned only a limp judicial summons. Some view these as proof of state retreat under social pressure. Others say it's not a real change, but fleeting gestures to distract from economic hardship and the anniversary of the 2022-2023 Women Life Freedom protest in which hundreds were killed. Hardliners fight on. Hardliners denounce hijab-free events as a betrayal of revolutionary values, warning that such openings erode ideological control and deepen risk inside the establishment. It's as if all the cultural officials of the country have perished together, one commentator posted online. Why do we have a revolution, sacrifice our loved ones to the enemy's blade and create a cemetery of martyrs, only to become so like Westerners and allow a West civilization detached from Sharia to dominate us? That's tragedy. At the Shah's palace, the clash was visible at a September concert by pop star Sivan Khosravi on the grounds of the Shah's former palace. Now run by Tehran municipality, clips of unveiled women singing and dancing went viral. Only a year earlier, women were detained at another Khosravi concert for Islamic dress code violations. This time, police stood back. Some described the atmosphere as euphoric. Sivan Khosravi's concert was more than just a performance. It was walls breaking down, said Nazanin, a 21-year-old student. The compulsory hijab was nearly collapsed, and women were reclaiming cultural freedoms one by one. On social media, a user named Mustafa used the hashtag retreat. Did anybody notice the attendees saying, "I love my life," with no interference from enforcers, or police? The mayor and the city council paid the costs, and police chief Ahmed Reza Radan was busy protecting the dancers. Both officials had long promoted and enforced Islamic dress codes, opening or survival instinct. Some among the Tehran's opposition accused the both artists and fans of playing into the establishment's hands, saying that such events coincide with families mourning the third anniversary of Mahsa Amini's killing. When certain groups in the government stage free street concerts during the protest anniversary, a wise person shouldn't play on this turf, one user posted on social media. Whatever the mullahs say and do, the opposite is right. That's not valid. Some see the tolerance as a survival tactic rather than real liberalization. Others believe it signals cracks in the Islamic Republic's cultural order. Music journalist Bahman Babazadeh argued the system has learned its lesson. It has moved beyond the stupidity of cancelling concerts. It's no big deal if a few reactionary zealots get angry by these images. For survival, the system has adapted. Filmmaker and academic Ali Azhari suggested the state tolerates safe cultural expressions while clamping down on those with social impact. The regime has concluded more or less that cultural mediocrity is harmless, he wrote. Pop beats, commercial comedies with a few sexual jokes don't really pose a threat to the system, but when culture drives real social mobilization, there is no compromise. That is so boring. How do people manage to keep up with all this junk? What can you do with kind of news like that? That's supposed to be cultural news? Of food, dance, and music? Bah! That's what I say to you, sir. I vomit on that cultural news. I do declare, it makes me want to vomit. Okay. That was the new stuff. Now I'm going to say the same old Buddha dance. Buddha dance, Buddha dance. That's how fast I do my Buddha dance. You blink, you miss it. I'm going to karaoke dasmash vocal training exercises. These are all vocal training exercises. VOCAL, so I can enunciate words and pronounce words correctly. Asterix, I'm waiting for my learners to come. I'm gonna give me a Deborah. I'm gonna go get all night long, all night, all night long, all night. Here you go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. And ran no place like home yet, how like Iran. My homeland, like Wizard of Oz movie. But it's also like E.T. extraterrestrial movie. I got a booty by like the extraterrestrial alien foreigner first world problems. Hashtag old William Hungdu. Hashtag she bang boom bang. She bang, she bang. Oh baby, she move, she move. I go crazy. She looks like a butterfly, seems like a bee, like every girl in history. Man, am I ever Harry? You're a wizard, Harry. Really? I think there's a reason I'm so Harry. I didn't really laugh. Strike one. Okay. I like to compare my body to the Persian bodybuilder. How did you call Persian wolf? Oh, come on, 4-pack. I'm going for a 4-pack. I'm going to count that as a 4-pack. It's mostly skin folds. Okay. What was I saying? Arnold Schwarzenegger said that Persian Wolf after Persian Wolf won the Mr. Olympic medal. Look at this monster, get to the chop. It's not a tumor, unless it's a tumor, in which case we're going to F cancer up. Whether it's breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, we're going to F that cancers up. All cancers, but those three majority ones. Breast, prostate, ovarian. We're not going to cure cancer, we're going to F it up. I just want to say the word. Fuck it all! Fuck it all! We let it go for the film Frozen with Frisbee Golf. We let it go before the film Frozen with Frisbee Golf. It's like fog and rain. Everybody's trying to micromanage you with their prostatides again. Our daycare is the best meal for ours. What I have a blueberry. The Persian wolf has a 8-pack. And what is more, I got a man hair today. Persian wolf does not have man hair. I have man hair. Soft and silk. What more minutes? My daughter told some powder, some raw whey powder. Yahweh, no whey powder. Yeah, that's how I said whey powder. Benjamin Netanyahu, Bibi, Prime Minister of Israel. He's just another Habibi trying to make in this world, being a father figure, trying to protect his peoples. You know, the Israeli peoples. The Israeli people aren't just Jewish people. They're all kinds of people. They're pluralistic. You know, if you give any culture or people the chance, they're going to choose love over hate. It's just a matter of time. Within each generation, the fairy tales and lullabies that the parents give them are going more like Aladdin and Prince of Persia and Beauty and the Beast. And what's a Jewish one? Fiddler on the Roof, like you know. If I was a rich man, all day long I'd beady dum. If I was a wealthy man, the circle of life. My vocal cords are scarred from whooping cough I got in before grade 3 in Iran. I still give it a shot for a piece. I know I sound off soon. That's why I'm doing vocal training exercises, so I can improve. I'm sorry for, English is my second language as a grade 3. Okay, what else? The man hair soft and silk on milk. You got man hair, you got, I can sell whey powder from a donkey, cow, sheep, goat, lamb, all kinds of Benjamin Netanyahu. Habibi Bibi. Yahweh no way powder. Yahweh means God in Hebrew language of Jewishness. Menorah is candle, dreidel, spinning top. Shalom, salom. Bar mitzvah, bro mitzvah. Haram. Okay, what else? My man looks like a mantra fish, fin, head, goes on, half day, but kill, can you cheetah, you too fast, too furious. No! E.T. want to go home, yeah, fellas! E.T. want to go home! You know where home is? Home is your place, home is your relatives are. Why am I talking like this? Because dance is beautiful framed by the falls. I want to see the dance of art and or science that is excellent and mastered by my nephews and nieces and all my relatives after they've practiced it. I want to be part of that practice session where they went from zero to hero. Hercules, shaking now. Okay. Dance is beautiful, big, very the falls. You know, that's master and apprentice model of learning. Like the reality TV show about Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I respect him because he didn't like having to say, you're fired. He got associated with that. Anytime people saw him, they were afraid he was going to fire them. He changed his mind. He said, I'm going to change my life so that people associate me with it. You're hired. Make America great again. Make Israel great again. Make Iran great again. Make Arab countries great again. Make Dubai great again. Make Middle Eastern countries great again. Make all the countries in the world great again. Come together right now over me. These were words of angels. Let it be. In 2005, I jumped up 1 meter high with 120 pounds. I got level determination. I got a blue belly. In 2007, I got most high. I played volleyball, but I kept worsening my back. I thought it was just muscle pain, no pain, no gain. That was stupidity doing extending over and over and expecting it from results. That's why I'm against the law in Australia. The ban community, 6 community, social media like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Instagram, TikTok, like hormone, YouTube, hormone, hardcore, so they can do extremely undo sports when they're regular giving the wings of 7 years of cash because they're accountable to parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, the whole shebang. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca. Slim pickings this time. It appears my chest there is growing thicker and stronger. Na, and so on. It's an ode to night of Oxford film. Neil, outside night culture like a night club, inside night culture like a Persian spot, Kashan, Saman, Shiraz, Yaz, Kish, Tehran. Take care of me off and clothes off, take clothes off, take care of me off and clothes off, take clothes off. It's getting hot, and it's me off and club, hot, it's getting hot, and it's me off and club, hot. Bum. Take clothes up, bum. Take clothes up, bum. Take clothes up, bum. Take clothes up, get naked, Dun. I like big fat goat butts and I cannot lie. Young me off, I saw the ghost can't deny. But go around there's pop in your face and I don't think in your face you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot, I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future my travel like the racket sports or foosball, she's all stand on substance, hips and shoulders, all the work, so my giant head, I go to babies. Fashion accessory 1, meet fashion accessory 2, you're identical babies. After I have several children, my future mother and child, I'm going to divorce her according to our prenuptial agreement, temporary marriage contract. At the end of the temporary marriage contract, it's going to say, there are no goodbyes in love. Hashtag Hafez, H-A-F-E-Z. And then I'm going to have another temporary marriage contract, and another one. And you only live once if you go to temporary marriage contract once. Baby, you and me sink. Nothing but dorky stuff after flamingo, so that's fine. I can do Discovery channels on YouTube. I have a 10 seconds with the sound of having a food menu. I have a Michael Jackson sound of having a food menu. All Michael Jackson sounds saying nobody really cares about Middle East. We really care for peace and cozy. I think the Middle East for the Middle East, bottom Middle East, and then the Rock, try shopping with us unite, proper peace out. I know the best hashtags. Hashtag faith over fear. Hashtag unity and diversity. Hashtag Oxford's the mentality is divided by culture, building bridges. Hashtag we're all born innocent. Hashtag I love for these who will blame me for. Hashtag I love Gandhi. I love Muhammad Ali. I like Michael Jordan. I love Lamp. I want to live like George Clooney, Mark Clooney, do on Discovery channels on YouTube or Bad Engineers. Parkour, peace out.